and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabre, here for day uno of 80's weeks. Yes, indeed. 80's week 2026, that is. Yes, indeed. Echo, echo, zero. Cha, cha, cha. Baby. Made 80's week, and it's a opportunity for everyone in the community to talk about non-horror movies that took place in the 80's. Yes, indeed. And you know me, I am a horror channel. I like talking about the spooky stuff and the horror, but also I am a child of the 80's. I grew up during that wonderful decade, and still the best decade of all time. The candy was better, the food was better, the video games were better, the music was better, the movies were better, everything was better in the 80's, yes indeed. For some people it didn't like the hairstyle or the whole getup, but I like it. I like the 80's. I miss the 80's, quite frankly, yes indeed. So an opportunity to talk about the 80's or movies from the 80's, non-horror related, for a whole week. That's my jam right there, yes indeed. And I want to talk about for day uno, about a movie, yes indeed, an action movie starring America's #1 original Captain America. Yes indeed, the guy that fought werewolves in Transylvania, so don't think about it. Action movie star Reb Brown, yes indeed, and that movie is Robowar. Robowar, yes indeed, and you might see it's directed by Vincent Dawn. But that is just a pseudonym for someone that if you're part of or you follow horror movies, you might recognize Bruno Mattei, yes indeed. What is Robowar about? Is it a war between robots like Terminator? You would think so. But no, it is not. It actually starts with a helicopter just spouting stuff like, oh no, systems are down. Omega 1 has lost control. We've lost control. Send backup. And then there's this robot that talks like, greasy, greasy. And then shoots a helicopter. And then you're introduced to the scene where you're debriefing these, big ass motherfuckers. Yes, indeed. Big ass motherfuckers. I think the line is supposed to be badass motherfuckers, but no, it's big ass motherfuckers, because they have big asses. Yes, indeed. Some things might have been lost in translation, because, again, Bruno Mattei is an Italian director, and a lot of people that wrote this are Italian, so I guess they were writing in Italian, then something got lost, because I'm pretty sure the line was supposed to be badass motherfuckers, instead of big-ass motherfuckers, so, I don't know. And as we're introduced with all your cast of characters and Reb Brown himself. And you might see something familiar when you see the cast of characters that go there. So they're not told jack shit. The only thing they're told is they have to go into this jungle setting for reasons. And then the head guy that's behind the project goes with them. And he doesn't tell them jack shit. That's all classified need to know. And you fuckers don't need to know. So they go there, they rescue some chicks, they bring down a militia, and, they're being hunted down by a robot. The same robot we saw. And he's still going like, greasy, greasy, you understand the damn thing he's saying. And his robot mission sucks ass. And this robot is hunting them down, and they're trying to survive. And that's when, pretty early on, you get that this is a Predator knockoff. But instead of an alien from outer space that's hunting people, it's this robot that is just going like, grease. For crying out loud, Mecha Bro has a more diverse dialogue than this thing, and you can actually understand Mecha Bro, except when he shorts out and goes like, purple cheeks. So that amazing bulk really fucked up Mecha Bro. Let me tell you. But this thing just pixelated Predator vision, and then just like greasy. So it's basically a knockoff of Predator. Now the robot thing is taking off the military guys one by one, very similar to Predator. And they even have this Billy equivalent that he's like also tries to fight the robot and fails miserably. And it's revealed that the robot is an ex-friend of Red Brown who got he got injured in the war, and then they just salvaged his brain and put him on this thing. So it's also like RoboCop, I guess. So they ripped off Predator and RoboCop, and in the end, Red Brown has to defeat the robot. Yes, indeed. Don't Robowar. If you don't like these Italian knockoffs, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna be like, oh, this is just a cheap-ass, watered-down version of Predator. Boo! Thumbs down. Sucks. Me, myself, and I actually quite enjoyed this movie. Yes, indeed. I don't own Robowar, unfortunately. I must say I should. I really need to get Robowar and Strike Commando. But it's fun. It's a fun little goofy movie that banks on Predator pretty heavily, but still has its charm. And seeing Red Brown scream his ass off going like, shooting shit up is always fun. I quite enjoy it. And it got a release, an HD release, and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to go to YouTube. I hate going to YouTube because you get a bunch of ads. But the image quality of the version on YouTube actually looked pretty good. They really cleaned that up, so I'm guessing they just uploaded the restored version that came out a couple of years back. The only thing about YouTube is it got censored, so I would suggest if you're curious about Robowar, buy the physical media. The only place I found it on YouTube, and it looks good on YouTube, it looks really cleaned up, but all the motherfuckers and the fuck yous and everything like that got censored, so might not be the best way to enjoy it. And of course you got a whole bunch of intrusive minute-long ads that you can't skip, because fuck it, I guess. But still a highly enjoyable movie. I quite enjoy Robowar. It's a knockoff, total knockoff, non-apologetic knockoff of Predator, and a little bit of RoboCop, like I mentioned, but I liked it. It's still fun. It's my kind of movie to watch. And if you're anything like me, well, God help you if you're anything like me, because boy, oh boy, that means you're really messed up. But if you have the same taste in movies of me, like again, God help you. The kind of stuff you watch out of fun. Well, yes, but if you are like me and those are your tastes, you're really going to enjoy Robowar, so I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, yeah! Good times, good times. So yeah, this day, Uno of 80's Week. Hope to see you there again for day 2. Stay tuned and follow everyone that is posting content for 80's Week. I know for sure Echo Zero is going to do some videos. Hobbs, Anthony Chobot, hopefully Jennifer Tochi, Bones, and whoever else I come across that does videos, I will mention them in the next one. But check out all their videos and enjoy look back at the 80's through 80's Week. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.